he's just an aggressive fighter. We obviously can't just stand here and take it. And we obviously can't just do the rows on the units and run for 25 minutes. Right?
Why not?
So we got to figure out, okay, how do I get out of his path of aggression without just being like, hey, you know, doing the running man around the ring for 25 minutes, right? So what we're going to be working on is drop steps and how to use them offensively. So when I'm here, what a lot of people try to do is they circle out, try to reset, but if Brell's good, all he's going to do is start to follow. So when I'm here, all I'm going to do is drop step out to a 45. So if we're in this box here, standing at 0, I'm dropping off to this 45. And as this back foot hits, I'm loading it like a spring. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull him in. I want that aggression. Because as he starts to pull in, as soon as this back foot lands and I feel it, that spring load, I jump forward and throw something. First thing we're going to work is just a simple 2, 3. So we're here, he's moving, he's coming forward, bop, bop. As soon as that back foot lands, ding, ding. And I'm coming off to the side with both of them. I can't stay on the train tracks. One of the big mistakes I see a lot of people make is they drop step and come right back in. All I did was stay on the train tracks and run into them. I'm off and running those punches that way. So we're here, I'm staying defensively sound. He's backing me up, right? I don't like this. I want to get that pull in because as he's coming forward, that opens the angle to shoot that 2, stepping across into that 3. You can go head or body with that 3. I prefer just raking that head shot. So we're here, bop, 1, 2. Question. The biggest details on this is that 45. Is hitting this angle and not just drop stepping back. Because if I drop step back, all he's got to throw is throw that 1, 2. Where if I off of this angle and he throws that 1, 2, he snaps his chin because he's good at it. So when I'm here, it's that off step that allows me to then spring back in. That loading motion is how you get the power here. Because normally you have to dig your feet right and really throw power. This spring and that forward momentum is what gives this power. Make sense?
I'm back here.
Questions on it? All right, 1, 2, 3.
I'm here.
One thing you guys can do if you're really trying to pull him in here, I like to slide straight back first with good defense here. That way when I slide off, it bites him in that little bit more. Or show him cat that one. Make sure I show you that. So when I'm here, I drop back, then out. To really pull him in. Does that make sense? So it's almost like a weird L. Bop, and up. Now, option B that I like with this. Now realize, you can hit this drop step into anything you're comfortable with. I'm giving you 3 options today. Realize the cadre of options is probably near unlimited. So when I'm here, I drop back, then I drop out. I like to spring forward here because all I'm going to do is hit that quick shovel uppercut 2. So I'm here, whop, whop. Reason I like this one, especially with you bite guys who have that lazy jab. So like when I was hitting that lazy jab here, I drop, hit that drop step out, and hit those punches. So when I'm here, boom, whop, I hit this out, boom, up. And all we're doing, guys, a lot of you guys try to dig a ditch when you're getting this uppercut. Throw your jab and turn it under at about the halfway point. Like a lot of people try to digging a ditch is the best way I can describe it. Like you're like, hey man, I should scratch my ankle and then push the fence. No, when I'm here, all I'm doing is a lot of people get used to this parry, right? So boom here, boom here. So when I get used to that, he starts parrying my jab. Whop, whop, whop. It allows me to just turn that under, then shoot that right hand. So when we're moving here, he starts pushing into me. Oh, I don't like that. Boom. Hit that up into that 2. Drop. 1. I use that drop step to spring that front hand forward and shoot that 2 right behind him. So that way, as that, not only did I catch him coming forward, I'm also springing into him. That car accident type stuff that Gaethje talks about. It's not just about you going forward, it's about me stepping into it. That's what I want. I want you to step in as I spring here. Because that, as you're coming in, I'm meeting you at that car crash moment. That's what's going to allow that one to really have some sting. Now my feet are set. Throw that overhand pitch. Knock it out. Make sense? Questions on this? All right,
Did she say that?
let's be honest here. No one fought. Nope. There was more significant strikes in the Oliveira.
Sean O'Malley was like, that's what I thought of it.
So I'm here, right? Boom. I drop back. I hit my drop step here. All we're going to do, guys, I'm going to hit just a quick jab. If it lands, it lands. If it doesn't, all it's trying to do is cover that spring into my shot. My ear is going to go on his solar plexus. My right hand cupping the back of his knee. So boom, it's here. And as that springs forward, I'm here. This shoots to here. My outside hand, after it hits that jab, runs across and hits that knee. So we're here, right? He's driving into me. I don't appreciate that. Pop. In. That angle gives you the shot. That drop gives you the angle you need. You just have to penetrate on that shot. So when I'm here, pop. Here. Now I'm in. Here, my hand. Back of the knee. My head's up, but my head's tight to his body. Here. I drive across. Tapping that knee. Ideal world, you land somewhere inside control, probably more likely in a half guard, but either way, you took him down. Great. Here, pop, pop. He's just driving into you, which is going to make it hard for him to then come forward and kick his hips back at the same time. Stops a lot of the sprawl that's going to need to counter. That's why I like to pull people in and shoot off kicks and things of that nature. Because it's really hard to bring your hips forward, driving into me, and then sprawl at the same time. That's how I time all my shots in. Oh, you step forward really hard to try to punch me? Get fucked. Questions on this? Like I said, you're covering with that jab. Boom, I drop step out. Cover with that jab as you step in. Here, hand goes to the back side of his knee, driving across, tap the front side of his knee. Then once you get here, knee the ribs. Huh? Questions on this?